Today's module is called Review. Before we begin, let's do a quick review of how we got here. Collect. Get stuff out of your head into as few places as possible. Process. Quickly triage what stuff you need to do or can delegate, delete, file, and so on. Plan. Figure out what's really important, your big rocks. Do. Have super focused sprints and strategic rest. Review how you've been doing and where you are going. This is something that's worth doing quickly once a week and then more in depth, say every 90 days. You'll avoid the "what on earth have I been doing all year" syndrome with this one simple thing. Review your primary goals. Review notes from the week. Review the lists you have. So let's go into these three in more detail. Review your primary goals. Make sure your goals are still spot on and that you are laser focused on the right things. Here are some guide questions for us to work through these together. What is the primary goal you want to move the needle with? When you review your goals, is that front and center and crystal clear? Can you celebrate progress you made towards the goal? This is often hard to do, but I think having a little reward for success can train your mind to continue to move towards the goal. The goal should be a positive thing that you want to celebrate and enjoy. And even if you don't formally celebrate, identify the tiny wins you made. The brain will become accustomed to wins and you'll want to have more. Did you get pulled off course? If so, what could you do differently? During a review, you may see you didn't really hit key points in your goals. What happened? Don't dwell on it, but look at what happened to pull you off course and come up with what you would do differently. Can you tap into the excitement and big why of your goal right now? I think it's absolutely worth reflecting on what makes you excited about this goal. What is the big why, and are you still moved by it? As you go through the day, you may be collecting all kinds of stuff. Items to do, ideas, important facts, people you need to contact. It's good to review them. Do you see action items to take? Put them on the list for you to go back and process. And go back and check out that module if you need. Are you reminded of what's really important? Sometimes notes can help us stay on track to what's really important. The key to being productive isn't just getting lots of things done, it's about getting the right things done. Can you see a pattern or gain an insight? Lots of times the notes I've captured was just noise, stuff that wouldn't matter, but it's valuable to see what you're jotting. Do you tend to keep capturing ideas about a specific theme? Do all your actions relate to something you've been putting off? Alright, next is to review your lists. Review your lists to show progress, cross items out, jog your memory for new items, and even add new items. Have you crossed off what's been done? Don't overlook this part. It's not only rewarding, but helps clear your mind. You want to reduce what's on your list so you get more focused on what needs to be done. Remember, it's not just about getting things done, it's about getting the right things done. When you review, make sure you are tackling things that move you towards your big rock. When you're in review mode, make sure you haven't picked a big rock that really takes you away from what's most important. I sometimes would put something as a big rock and then in reviewing, make the hard decision that's really a distraction. This is just absolutely so important to make sure you're not pushing a rock up the hill of distraction. Are your actions actionable? When I review lists, sometimes I'll see something that gets stuck. I just don't seem to be getting it done. I'll ask myself, is what I wrote down actually actionable? Remember, you want it to be a physical action, a verb that's small enough that you can just do it. What are your most important tasks? This is similar to plan. I think when the stuff is fresh during your review, make sure you've got a clear picture of your most important tasks. Go quick. Goal is to make sure you're focused on your goal. I sometimes get bogged down because the review feels like a big thing, but it should be treated as a fast, less than 30 minutes thing to do. I actually write down on my list the steps above with questions to help me review. More about those later. So, what's next? An exercise to get more done by doing less, and a practice that will literally help you to compress time. Alright, till next time, get something done.